Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. For part 2 LR of this Freezer celebration, Global has done some mishmash shit, and we're getting LR Ginyu Force, which I guess kind of makes sense a little bit for the theme, but they need special pose units to be as good as they can be, and on JP, they came out and JP got Super EZA SSJ3 Gotenks. Global, however, now personally I'm a fan of this, but it doesn't make sense to go with the Ginyu Force, but then it's Global after all. We're getting Super EZA Goku Black, which I'm gassed for. I can't lie. I mean, I haven't finished link leveling him, so I wasn't expecting him so soon. But we're getting Super EZA Goku Black. So I'm gassed for that, and I'm gassed to try him out, but it just doesn't make sense, as I said, because LR Ginyu Force needs special pose units on the team, which of course Super EZA SSJ3 Gotenks is, and Goku Black obviously isn't. But that's what we get. So I'm going to do a video shortly after this one reacting to their animations. I thought I'd just kind of put that out there. But we do also have his details, which we're going to go through now, which, I mean, he literally just came out on JP. And a lot of people, I mean, it's typically what some Dokkan players do, and I have no idea why, which is even before they dropped, they're judging units. And they said this guy was probably a fumble. This is the first Super EZA they fumbled. And all the clips I've seen on Twitter, or X, he's crazy. And I can't wait to try him. So on Super Attack, of course, all this stuff is going to be unchanged, so no SA effects there. He gets attack and defense plus 50% per key sphere obtained. Now, think about that. That's 50% per key sphere obtained. He is his own orb changer. You get a ton of key spheres. That's a lot of attack and defense that Goku Black can get off of that alone. He gets defense plus 150% when attacking when collecting 3 or more key spheres. He gets key plus 1, attack and defense plus 30% of each attack received up to 5 key, and attack and defense plus 150. I mean, early doors, or if you get really unlucky and you don't get many key spheres to get a ton of stats, this could be a little bit risky building up before you get the full 150. Maybe. Haven't really seen too much on that. He randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow key spheres, and then gains an additional attack and defense plus 10% per key sphere obtained when there is a Goku's family category enemy, or when all allies attacking in the same turn, or in the super bosses category, which this is the JP Dokkan info site. So there's a few units here that of course Global doesn't have, but I mean, considering the anniversary is in less than a month, and also JP literally just got LR Cell Max, who's really good, and the sync is very soon. Global will get him soon. We're going to get Broly, who's going to be coming out soon. This Frieza's very good. This Beerus is very good. This Zamasu can still be used. He's aged a little bit, can still be used. The same with LR Rose. The same with these guys. You probably have to protect them a little bit, so I guess if you're a no-item runner, maybe not. There's also the Dokkan Fest Rose, who works a lot better now with all these super boss units that have dropped. So there's a decent amount of units that this Goku Black's Super EZA can really benefit from compared to when the category first dropped. I mean, there's obviously more in there, but those are the main ones. He also has a chance from a critical hit plus 20% every time this character receives 3 hits in battle. You'll randomly change key spheres of a certain type other than Fizz key spheres to Fizz key spheres when there's a superclass enemy, which in literally, again, just under a month's time, the 9th anniversary, I still don't remember the name of the event, but that super hard event that drops is going to be a superclass enemy all the time. So he's actually going to be very good for that. Combined with the fact that he changes key spheres to rainbow key spheres and also changes key spheres to Fizz key spheres, as long as you're facing a superclass enemy, it means he's changing quite a lot of the field. And not only being his own orb changer, but you're going to be stacking a lot of key spheres up to get 50% attack and defense each time. I think maybe this is why he was a bit slept on when he dropped on JP first, before he even come out. But he's going to be changing a ton of key spheres and getting a ton of attack and defense because of him being able to change rainbow key spheres and then other key spheres to Fizz key spheres. And then also, to top it off, extreme class allies getting key plus 3 and defense plus 30%, which is very nice indeed. As I said, you've got Cell Max eventually on Global, Broly very soon, LR Merge Zamasu or LR Fusion Zamasu, AGL Zamasu, EZA AGL Zamasu to be specific. You have EZA Rose, you have Dokkan Fest Rose. There's a ton of units in there as well. So he's actually a very good, very solid EZA. And as I said, the clips I've seen of him and the type of numbers he can get is generally stupid. But also to quickly chuck in before we do round off the video is we are getting the next stages for movie edition 2 of Red Zone. Again, probably won't be too difficult considering we do have the Majin Buu Saga Red Zone on global right now, or just gone from Golden Week. But we are getting the next stages. At this point, whatever events, whatever new stages drop, whatever missions drop, just be completing them just so you can build up that stone fund for the anniversary as much as possible. I think this year I have probably the most stones I've ever had going into an anniversary, and I've actually summoned a little bit before that rather than just strictly no spending. So again, they're probably not going to be too difficult, but we are getting the next stages in that. Build up your stone count, and then of course we're getting the new area, or the new chapter 6 part 1 added to area 34. And yeah, that is pretty much everything coming to global right now. We're still kind of in that stale period before the anniversary comes up. That's what happens every year. And of course after that, it's pretty much just a snowball effect. Anniversary, global sync, worldwide. It's going to be go, go, go literally in just under a month time. So prepare yourself. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care of the rest of your day. And peace.